In a mid-season friendly game prior to a Champions League final, he got hit in the face by a football and fell to the ground with a blurry vision. He was rushed to the hospital and was told to either go for an emergency surgery or go blind. This is the story of Dutch midfield legend Edgar Davis. Way before the dreads and glasses, he appeared in Ajax trials 3 times in a row before he was accepted. At Ajax, a first-team second coach loved him, and that man was Louis van Gaal. The moment Van Gaal took over the team, he made him his project. He scored 3 goals against Feyenoord in the semis and opening the scoring in the finals to secure Ajax's only trophy that year. 6 matches later, he had an injury and missed most of the season. In 1994, Edgar was back to full fitness. Ajax were on their peak. They made it to the UCL semi-finals for the first time in 15 years, and Edgar was rushed to the hospital for surgery. He was told that if the team were to make it past Bayern, he will unlikely be back in time for the final. 4 weeks later, he came in late for the second leg against Bayern. He scored in the next game and was already in the UCL final lineup. 5 minutes to full time, Edgar made a contribution to a goal and Ajax won the cup. The next season, Seedorf left and Edgar became the backbone of the team. He took the Intercontinental Cup, European Super Cup and a 3rd league title. However, he missed a penalty in the UCL final, thus making Ajax lose the title. Meanwhile, there was a mixed race in the camp of the Netherlands squad between the black and the white players. In the Netherlands team, coach Guus Hiddink only started him in 1 match out of the 10 games that year. The coach blamed their opening match day draw on Davids and Seedorf. Seedorf later told the press that anyone who knows football knows they are not dumb players. In the next game, Seedorf was brought off after only 26 minutes and Edgar was benched. Edgar went ahead and told the press if Hiddink wasn't so deep inside the white players' butt, he would be able to see who really are his best players. The next day, Edgar was banned from the national team. Back in the club, Edgar was paid 100,000. Seedorf was also paid 80,000. While the white players like Blind and De Boer were paid $500,000 and so he was forced to move out of the club. He then moved to AC Milan, but they were already struggling and the new coach always benched him. He also broke his leg during the season and by the time he came back, AC Milan didn't want him, so he joined Juventus and had a good partnership with Zidane, sending Juventus on top of the league and UCL final. However, they lost in the final. His national team ban was overturned after 2 years, and he became their best player when he joined the team. He still took Juventus to another UCL final when Zidane and Del Piero got injured. The next year, 1999, he was diagnosed with glaucoma and the only solution was another surgery. He was so scared and even thought he would retire. The only change was him to wear googles for the rest of his career. People mocked him for the googles, but it made him even more legendary. He won Juventus another title after 4 years. At the final weeks of the season, he was tested positive for doping. He was even shocked the results came and was banned for 18 months. He appealed and it was reduced to 4 months. He even missed the World Cup qualifiers and the tournament itself. After he came back, people thought there would be a decline in his career, but he managed to have a good season and went to the UCL finals again. He got injured in the finals, was subbed off, and his team also lost a game. He was loaned to Barcelona, who were trophyless for 5 seasons and changed their story and moved them to a UCL qualification. He then moved to Inter Milan. At Inter Milan, he started hitting on a woman he met only for her husband to show up, and he turned out to be the CEO of Inter's sponsors Pirelli. After a few back and forth, he left for Tottenham Hotspurs and had a good season. In one of the team's training sessions, he knocked Keane out with 1 punch. He moved back to Ajax, broke his leg, retired, and came back after 2 years. He then joined Crystal Palace with a contract lasting for 7 matches. He retired at Barnet, a 4th division team in England. And that there is the very interesting life of the man they call the Pitbull. 423 club appearances, scoring 32 goals, 82 international caps for Netherlands, including 6 goals. His style of play is rarely seen in today's football. He scored this fantastic solo goal for his country,